Hey everybody, Jeremy here. So not too long ago, I decided to go into my closet and take out some storage totes that held some of my older action figures and collectibles. And as I was taking those out and remembering some of the things that I had, I started to get a little bit nostalgic. So I decided to just use some of the minifigures that I have to create a terrarium for the minifigures and then also create my own little world about it. So what I have right here is like a TMNT terrarium, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I used these old movie minifigures that I had from Mega Bloks. Well, they were Mega Bloks back then, they're Mega Constructs now. And I decided to just build this terrarium around it. And the theme in my head was, what if these guys just found their way on some sort of alien planet where the vegetation was just huge and much bigger than they were, and they're just trying to figure out what they have to do in order to get back home. So that's what I decided to do here, and I created this using real live plants, succulent plants, since they don't require too much water and you just have to give them ample sunlight, and just some really easy to find decorations. And this is what I came up with. So come on over, get a little bit closer, and I'll show you this thing up close. Let's take a look at some of these other little decorations that I have here. And the majority of these came right from Dollar Tree. So this little welcome sign here, that came from Dollar Tree, or should I say $1.25 tree, because that's how much everything costs there now. And I also got this little gateway here, and this little pond thing that's surrounded by stones, as well as this little campsite dealie. Not too sure what this thing is called, but all these came from Dollar Tree. And then another thing that I got from Dollar Tree are like these little bluish crystals that I lined the pond with back there, and this little walkway. And then I also got from there these little pebbles. So if you see like little decorative pebbles that's just kind of thrown about, like right there, and kind of just going around, all that stuff just came straight from Dollar Tree. So that really helped me out there on the cheap. The plants are all from Home Depot, and they charge about $4 per plant. And I wanted to go with some succulent plants. That's not a succulent, but these are succulents here. And I want to go with them because they require very little water, and you don't have to babysit them all that much. And I have them planted. You can see a little bit of the soil there. I have them planted. That's bonsai soil, and it's very well draining, so I don't have to worry about the water pooling or anything like that. So, I mean, that's just kind of like the maintenance part of things, you know. There's like a little rocky layer at the bottom, and I have some of this moss that's on the top here. There's a little bit of moss just kind of thrown in all over the place in different areas. So really the only thing that I need to do is just test out the soil every now and then, maybe about once a week or so, and see when these succulents need to be watered. Then I can just get like a little syringe, inject a little bit of water down where the roots are, and I'll be good to go. But I thought that this would just be a very cool way to display some cool looking plants as well as some figures. Could be good for some photography stuff as well. Here's another one that I did for Garrus from Mass Effect. This is a much smaller little terrarium space, but I decided to put like a little air plant in there, since you can pretty much grow those things everywhere. And tried to put like a little bit of blue sand in there just to kind of match Garrus a bit. And then way back behind him, it's like this little rock formation. So, you know, just a little small, tiny little set piece that I thought would work good for him. And I'm thinking about doing something for the other Mass Effect characters too. So if you find this kind of stuff neat and you'll be interested in doing something like this, by all means, totally give it a shot. It'll really help to expand some creativity and just kind of take a step back from the traditional action figure dioramas, and you can make something all your own that's actually alive. And that is what it's all about for me. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll talk to you later.